Yes, brothers and sisters, lovers, haters, boys and girls, vibrations. I hope everybody's well. I was coming home from the meeting today, had a brilliant meeting, a brilliant share. It was a brilliant topic today in the meeting, and I really enjoyed it. And I needed that meeting today. I needed it. Now, we'll get to that. Yesterday, I must admit, it was a bit of a, through the day, it was almost like I can only be described as like an anxious feeling really. Because Anne invited us on that live, and I thought, this is going to be a hatchet job, this. I thought this is going to be like an attempt at a hatchet job. You know, I thought, I hope Anne's not stupid enough to expect me to believe, you know, that she's inviting me on her live to promote recovery and, you know, to glorify the 12-step program. I thought, nah. I thought wrongly. I thought, I know what's coming here. She's going to try and punch holes in everything I say and discredit the program. But I was wrong. I thought the live went really well. And I think Anne and Cookie and myself made some really good points, you know, and it felt healthy. It felt like a healthy live, a healthy debate. We were all very polite and patient, and everyone had the turn to make their own points. And I come off that live, I had a really good feeling about it. I thought that went really well, that. And I must admit, my opinion of Anne changed for the better, you know. And I think I'd like to say, and I think Anne might agree with this, you know, that me and Anne, we found a bit of common ground yesterday. And that was nice, you know, because, like I say, my opinion changed for the better. And I was glad. It felt good. It felt healthy. And I wish Anne all the very best. And if you're watching this, in fact, I'll tag you in it, Anne. Thank you for having us on your live. It went really well. Now, I think a little something what me and Anne might have in common is, sometimes when we're making videos, you know, sometimes we can speak with like a bit of conviction. And that might come across sometimes a little bit arrogant, if you like. You know, I can understand certain people might read into that a certain way, and I can understand that. You know, so now I appreciate where Anne was coming from with me, and hopefully Anne can appreciate where I was coming from with her. You know, it felt good. I had a good feeling at the end of it, you know, put it that way. Which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. But I felt good regardless. Thanks to Anne and hosting a really good live. Now, I got off for that live and about an hour went by, and somebody sent me a link to somebody else's live the other night, and they were like, watch that. Well, I shouldn't have watched it, but you can't unwatch things, can you? So I watched it, and there was something said about me by somebody else. You see, when people make negative comments, anybody's always welcome, like I say, to leave negative comments in this video, my videos, any video on my channel. You're welcome to say what you want in the comment section. But see, sometimes, well, not sometimes, last night specifically when I watched this, when it comes out of somebody's mouth when they're on a live and you can see them saying it, the thought process wasn't there to deal with it. And my first thought was this: you fat sausage. That was my first thought. My second thought was, I am going to punch this right out of its trainers. And I started pacing up and down. Who's this think it's talking to? No thought process at all. It just ignited the negativity, you know, and I could feel the beast inside wanting to be released. I could feel it coming back. Anger. The anger was there. You know, I thought, is this pudding making a mug of me? You know what I mean? And I thought to myself, like, straight away, I thought, I'm going to get this sorted. I want to fight this muppet. That's where my head was. That's all the stuff that was going through my head. to an extent, the program kicked in a little bit, and I was like talking to myself like, Danny, you're tired, it's late, go and get some sleep, and sleep on it, think about it, sleep on it. Well, DJ was already a kip in the bed by that time, and I was just getting myself settled after trying to gather my thoughts and that, and just getting myself settled. DJ like backhanded us in the nose, still flat out asleep, must have been dreaming or something, backhanded us right in the nose, and I jumped up in like shock because I was just drifting off. Then when I realised, must have been dreams or something, and still flat out a kip, I was like, the giggle started, and in the end I was in like hysterics. You ever get that when you get a shock, but then you realise it's just, it's nothing and it's unintentional, especially when it's one of your loved ones. I was like in fits of giggles, and that stopped us getting to sleep for a while. Then I started, frustration sort of kicked back in because I couldn't sleep, and I was thinking about this idiot at the time was my, to put it politely at the time, I was thinking, I thought sleep on it, So I woke up anyway this morning, didn't have the best sleep, woke up this morning, and immediately I was like, where's my phone? Let me at this mug. Again, no meditation, no prayers, no notes, no reading my Just for Today, no gathering thoughts, nothing like that. That was a mistake. Straight down the stairs, got my phone off charge, sat it in the little table bit in there, started making a video. I was like, right, Muppets, and I went off on one. The old self came back. It came back, and I made the video. And often when I channel myself and I give somebody a piece of my mind like that, often in the past it made me feel better because I felt like I was releasing something. Well, that wasn't the case this time. I made the video, I uploaded it onto my channel, and I kept it on private. And while I was just sitting thinking about it, the program, I think, again, kicked in a little bit more. And I was thinking, this is bad energy. It didn't feel right. We've got to go with what feels right. I'm not saying it felt right at the time, but I acted on impulse. You see, something that I should know better to do. I should know better than that. I acted on impulse. And I made the video, I uploaded it. And obviously I was thinking about it because whilst I was thinking about it, I sent it to, 3 people that I've got a lot of love and respect for. And they all came back and said the same thing. But by this time, I think I'd made my mind up. And I think it was obvious that I'd made my mind up that I wasn't going to upload it because of me sending it to 3 people for their opinion. If I was going to upload it, I'd have just uploaded it, wouldn't I? So I thought about it clearly. And I decided not to upload it. Now, first of all, that person who said them things is not a threat to me whatsoever. Not a physical threat anyway, no way. But it got under my skin. I have to be honest, it got under my skin. And what did that teach me? That taught me and give me the proper, true, inner recognition of myself that I have got a long way to go. And like they say, the devil's only 2 turns away. The first thought thinking of it, the second thought acting on it, and it was away again. Anger running away with us. And I'm so glad that I come to my senses and wiser heads prevailed and I didn't put that video up. Now that was a good thing that I didn't put it up, but I needed a meeting. The last meeting I went to was last Saturday, and I went down to the meeting today, and I needed that meeting. It really reset my head and put me back to this place I'm in now. A wonderful place, a good place, a very grateful recovering addict. But like I say, I recognised all right, that I'm going to go a long way. And the reason I'm going to go a long way is I've got a long way to go. And I've got a lot to do on myself. I'm still a million miles away from the finished article. But that's just an example of how things can turn and how the beast can be released. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows all the time. I'm just a person trying his best. But I'm very grateful that video never went out. And I'm very grateful to be in the position that I'm back in now. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. I come on here, I share my journey, I'll be honest about where I am, you know. Unfortunately, not only for that person, but fortunately for myself, you know, I never put that video out there and I didn't follow through on my initial thought, even though I was very close, you know. Progress, right? Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. Enjoy your time with your loved ones, or whatever you decide to do with your time, enjoy it. Have a good weekend. It's back to the grind on Monday. Enjoy your time. Bye-bye for now, people. God bless.